Once upon a time, in ancient Japan, a young man set out on a journey to seek wisdom. He had read many books, heard many teachings, and believed he knew a lot about life. But still, he felt something was missing, a deeper understanding, a peace he could not find. He heard about a wise Zen master who lived in a monastery on top of a quiet mountain. People said the master had reached enlightenment and could answer any question. The young man traveled many days, climbing through forests, crossing rivers, and finally reached the serene temple where the master lived. He bowed deeply and said, "Master, I have come to learn from you. Please teach me about Zen, about truth, about life." The old master looked at him gently and said, "Come, let us have tea." The young man was confused but nodded respectfully. They sat on the wooden floor, facing each other. The master began to pour tea into the young man's cup. The tea filled the cup and then overflowed. It spilled onto the saucer, then onto the floor. The young man quickly said, "Master, the cup is full. It can't hold any more." The master stopped pouring and looked into the young man's eyes. He said softly, "Just like this cup, you are full of your own opinions, knowledge, and assumptions. How can I teach you unless you first empty your cup?" The young man sat in silence. The words struck his heart. He realized that he had come not with openness, but with pride. He had expected to add wisdom to what he already knew. But Zen was not about adding more. It was about letting go. From that moment, he humbled himself, listened, and opened his mind like an empty cup. He stayed with the master for many months, not just learning Zen philosophy, but living it. Through silence, work, meditation, and simplicity, he slowly began to understand that true wisdom does not come from filling the mind. It comes from quieting it, from being present, from letting go of ego, control, and expectations. Moral of the story: sometimes in life, we seek answers while already carrying too much. Our minds are full of stress, beliefs, noise, and pride. To grow, to heal, to change, we must first empty our cup. Let go of what you think you know. Be humble enough to listen. Be open enough to receive. That's when the real wisdom flows in. Empty your cup and find your peace.